everybody's having these Corona-Cuties and Corona baby quarantine pregnancies, and you and your partner are looking around at your friends who are having success and wondering why you're still not having a baby. In this One Belly Wednesday, what I want to do is get honest with you about a struggle that I had had in my relationship and trying to conceive a child, and how we found a pathway through that. Um, Back in 2013, when I had gotten married to my son's mother, she and I were pretty much of the mind that, hey, listen, we can get pregnant anytime, right? I mean, all you just have to do is have sex, and voila, babies happen. But we tried for 2 years, not having success, and we didn't really understand why. I had wondered if maybe some of the reasons for me were, karmic. Maybe there was something that had to do with my decision in my early 20s to end a pregnancy, that was God's way of making a decision that maybe I wasn't going to be a dad. Um, she had struggles with her own body and wondering if she was broken, and so it really took a toll on our relationship. It was really difficult for us to work in a space where I was working with babies all the time and I was working with pregnancy all the time, and know that I didn't have my own kids. And she felt that even harder. She got to a point where she couldn't even come into the office. I think for quite a while that there was a resentment there. I think for all those moms that were getting pregnant, um, and that was tough. It really was. Uh, Thankfully, in 2015, I at least learned some things that I could do on my side. And what I started figuring out too was that male infertility is really a problem, and we don't even we don't even aren't even aware of it. A lot of times, fingers get pointed towards the women and say, "Well, listen, all these women have endometriosis. They all have polycystic ovarian syndrome. They're having irregular cycles, and so let's just really dive deep and figure her out." And while that is a thing, um, the science on it says it definitely takes two to tango. That the placenta itself is usually dad's responsibility for the cellularly for creating that. And if his sperm aren't good, if he's not making good cells, then you have a organ that can't sustain that embryo. And so that could be the reason for the losses too. So there's been a big focus, I think, within the fertility community of just pumping mom up with a bunch of artificial hormones and forcing her body to be able to do things, and taking fertilized embryos and reimplanting them and filling her up with a bunch of drugs and hoping that sticks. And our approach that we've learned here has been different. Our approach is more of a couples approach. It focuses on clearing the body out and really focusing on helping people get really healthy, because pregnancy really is a side effect of good health. I know that I when I cleaned my body up, I started juicing regularly, started doing what we call glyconutrition, stuff like the ambertose, the Manitech, making sure I was on my omega 3s and my vitamin D, that I not only felt better, but I think that was something that also helped contribute to the conception of my son Forrest. I know that when she cleaned herself up too, she stopped drinking. We'd both been pretty heavy drinkers, and she stopped that, and she started eating better. And we also got rid of some of the relationship stress. Started bonding and reconnecting. That all of that. I remember the moment he was conceived. I think all that had something to do with our ability to have success there. And so as we walk through January, and new year, new you, um, it's something for those couples that are going through this and watching their friends and their announcements and now having babies. And if you're still struggling with that, I want you to know that there's hope out there for you. Um, we have a program, we have videos that we help educate our clients about the different aspects of health and how that works. We're going to be launching a brand new fertility protocol for those couples here in our offices. And we really invite you, if this is video, if you're watching and this is for you, or if it's for your partner, or if it's for somebody that you know and you care about, I want you to share this information with them. Come out to mamaschiropractic.com. Check out our new website. And if you have, if it really calls to you, if it speaks to you, then we have a whole Before the Bump series of videos that we'd love to be able to share with you for completely no cost for those videos, so that you can figure out if this is the right place for you. Um, I really do wish that more couples knew this information. I really wish that people would feel more comfortable coming out of the shadows a bit and understanding that this is a journey that a lot of us have been on, and that you're not alone. So please hit us up, give us a phone call, and I'll really look forward to hearing from you. If you have comments you'd like to share in the Facebook thread or here on YouTube, then please leave those. I love reading them, and I really look forward to responding to them. So I hope you all take